Dear students, we are again back in our online class, and today in this class we'll continue with some more topics of chapter 7, that is care for all. So in the previous class we have already discussed two topics from the chapter. We will continue with the next topic, that is visually challenged. So visually challenged persons are those who cannot able to see. Usually we call them the blind persons, those who are not able to see. So they cannot able to see. So why they are not able to see is because of some kind of illness or because met with an accident. For that also they lose their sight and they are not able to see. So these kind of persons are using a system known as Braille. So in the previous class I have also told you about the Braille, that they use this system to read and write. This Braille help them, the blind person, to read and write. These are raised with the dots. The dots is there in the system and they just sense that dot and they can understand the letters and words. So they go to a special school. So students, these visually challenged persons are not going to a normal school. They are going to a special school because they need a special type of care and all the special equipments for their learning activities. So they are going for a special school, use white cane when they walk. So these visually challenged persons, they are using a white cane, that is a white stick, for walking because they cannot able to see and they need a support to walk. So that's why they are using a white cane. Next you have is a hearing impaired. So hearing impaired here means the persons those who cannot able to hear. So they are not able to hear the soft sound or they are not able to hear at all. So they are using what? They are using a hearing aid. So this hearing aid helps them to hear properly. The next, what they are using sign languages. So these persons, those who cannot able to hear, what they use the sign language. With the action only they can understand that what the people is saying. Okay, next you have is the physically challenged persons. So physically challenged persons, students, the persons those who have difficulties in their body parts or difficulties in their mental health. So these kind of persons are known as physically challenged persons. They have difficulties in using their arms, legs and other body parts. They have difficulties in walking or moving their hands or legs. So they use a wheelchair. Why they are using a wheelchair? Because they have difficulties in walking. They cannot walk like we walk as normal. They cannot walk like us. So for them this wheelchair is a kind of aid. This wheelchair helps them to move around in some of the area. So care and support. So this kind of persons, they need the special care and we have to always support them. Whenever you see some physically challenged or the hearing impaired person, visually challenged person, you see anywhere in around your area, what you have to do? You have to help them. You have to always give support to them. Okay students, so next we have care for the sick. So how you will take care of the sick person? As students, the person those who fall sick, they need lot of care and lot of rest. So what you can do? You just have to care for them. You have to give them the food in proper time, the medicines in the proper time. Then they need a comfortable place to sleep and you should not disturb this kind of person, those who are sick, because they need a comfortable place to sleep. And they also need a proper care so that you can fetch some things for them if they are not, because the persons those are usually sick, they become weak. They cannot able to walk or they cannot able to get the things from their own. So what you can do? You can just get the things for them, or the glass of water or the food they want, you just get for them. So these are some of the ways you can help the persons those who are at your home, and also you can help the person around your home. Like all about today's class. We will meet in the next class again students. So till then, you take care and stay safe.